What is up, everybody, and welcome to the channel. I'm joined here today with Nick from Nerd Parade, and we're going to be building hopefully successfully building a new saddle for the Bronto with the new turret meta that's came out, where turrets can now properly target players. We're going to try to build a troop carrier slash stego carrier. Butthole. Come here. To carry the basically carry stegos and people into battle, and then maybe be able to blow up turret towers without getting shot by players. So without further ado, let's get into the buildy times. All right. So basically, what we're gonna do is I already laid out these foundations, but we're gonna try to put a drop down on the back and the front with windows at the bottom, and try to put a big dino gate at the back so we can back the Bronto in and drop a stego out of its butthole. All right. So let's see.
That's where I usually drop my stegos.
That's where I drop all kinds of stuff.
My butthole.
Butthole stegos are the best stegos.
You know, I've heard that rumor before. I didn't think there was any truth to it, but now that you're confirming it, I feel much better.
Alright, so we're going to start with these. These are going to be our ladders to crawl down. Basically, we're going to have little periscopes, like backwards periscopes for a second player. It's going to be a two-man thing. Second player is going to go down with their C4. There's going to be a window at the bottom, open it, and hopefully, if all goes well, place a C4. So, let's see. We need ceilings. Load up our hotbar. Alright, so we're building this on the fly. We have not actually tested this before. So we're going to be building it on my channel. Here, we're going to do the whole build, and then after that, we're going to hop on over to Nick's channel and post a video of testing it. So if you want to see that, make sure you hit up the Nerd Parade channel after this video. Alright, so we're going to go here, like so. I think we're only going to go 3 high, because stegos, correct me if I'm wrong, but stegos can fit in a 3 high, yeah? Without, like, clipping in the ceiling, I think.
I hope. I want to say yes, but don't take my word for it.
Judging by our dino storage inside, I think that's right. Can a stego fit through a single wall? I don't think it can. I might have to actually offset this. Okay, yeah, I'm going to have to offset this.
I don't think it can, no.
Oh, rip walls. Alright, so we're going to offset this. Hopefully I can still put my walls down. Yes. Hopefully we don't hit our structure limit on this saddle.
I think 3 high would work with a slight bit of head clipping.
Okay. The only time you ever have to get on the stego is to walk it out, so that should be fine. If not, we'll have to make part of it 4 high.
We'll re-engineer it?
Yeah. We will battle build re-engineer on the fly. So basically, we're going to go minimalist here and get as little structures as possible. What the butts? What's that snap point? Like so. Let's see. Actually, up here, stegos aren't that long. I keep breaking these things for no reason at all. We're going to go like that. Actually, I don't think this thing needs to be that wide. I'm going to save us some structures. And we're going to go 2 wide, because stegos aren't that fat. And don't tell them they are, or they might bite you. Oop. Ah, there we go. Actually, we can pick up this ceiling. We won't need it. Alright, but basically here, you can start to see what we're doing. We're going to be enclosing an area to basically carry our stego into battle with us. And then hopefully be able to open that door, walk out, walk the stego out with the player on it. Because if the player's on top, the stego is going to be, too many structures. Okay, so we're going to massively have to reduce this. We shall come up with something a little better. We're going to make our stego compartment smaller for 1. There we go. Alright, so stego compartment can be smaller. We can get rid of these 2 foundations. We're going minimalistic, or as minimal as we can. Let's see.
Minimalistic is always usually the best approach when it comes to these type of things.
Yeah, especially with the... I mean, I understand the reasoning behind the little bit of structures on a platform. We might actually have to remove this front one. We're gonna go butt first on this Bronto all the way. I want to do a front periscope too, but it doesn't look like we're gonna have the structures. Yeah. Whoops. Rip wall. We're ripping everything today. Alright, we can get rid of that. Alright, I think it's a 3 high, or 3 wide is going to be plenty for a stego. So I'm going to go all big and military-like, but that's not going to happen. Alright, so let's do this. Let's go here, 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 and here. And we're gonna have to go here. All right, you want to drop that in here and see if it fits?
I will definitely attempt to drop it in.
Yeah, I had plans on making a loading bay to where like you back up to a ramp to load it. I think you could fit 2 stegos in here actually. I know you can fit a stego into 1 wide. So if worst comes to worst, we can make it 1 wide.
How about looking from your standpoint?
Pretty good. I think you can drop. I fell out the bottom.
Oh my gosh, I did.
Bullseye. First try. It's a miracle.
Beast boss banana sauce, I did it!
Alright guys, we are back. We have finished the stego build and made a few changes. We're going to walk through right now. So basically, I made it a little easier to get around inside. This is the absolute minimum amount of structures, or maximum amount of structures we could use to complete this without hitting the structure limit. So basically what you want outside is you want to start right where the driver sits. You try to get as straight as you can. And you want to go back, what is that, 5 foundations back. And then on that side, you want 3 on the back, and this side you want 2. And the reason that is, I'll show you, because if we wanted the space in here to be able to mount, so that's the reason we put them on each side. But we had it all the way back here, but we had to remove the 2 from the outside and put 1 inside because we were 1 structure short because we made this. So if, say, Nick's on the stego and he wants to go, oh man, that opened the other way last time. Okay, there we go. Say Nick's on the stego and he wants to go out. You got your driver comes back here, he opens it, they go out, and then he can stand in here and shut the door without getting shot by turrets. Oh. Alright, here, we'll do the test run. So Nick goes out, then we can sit in this box, we can not get shot, and we are able to close the door, wait till it's shut, and then remount without getting shot by turrets. But I made the back 4 tall so the stego rider can dismount. The one little box on the side there is for, like I said, just for shutting the door. And it's a pretty basic build. It could be done on vanilla. We got vanilla platform limits here and everything. So all vanilla structures, and we'll get some testing done in next video. But that's going to be, you can fit 2 stegos in here, by the way, not just 1. Little tight quarters, but we're also going to make a ramp that you can back this guy up to load stegos in to make it a little bit easier. Or if you have a cliff face or something, you could do that. But I would just build a ramp up to it at your fob or at your base, whatever. You can just make it out of wood. It doesn't really matter. But next, we're going to start working on our troop carrier, the one I think is going to be even better. This one's going to be designed to deliver troops with C4 to the foundations of a base without getting the troop shot. So this, because with the new thing, it's going to be rough with the new turret settings. So we're going to do this. Oh, I need to get my stuff out of the other Bronto. All right, we need foundations, walls, hatch frames, ceilings, and ladders. And a door. We need to be able to get into the thing. All right, this should be all we need. All right, so we're going to make this one a front loader. That one you have to back up. This one you're going to walk face first, just as fast as you can into the enemy's base, just because you want to get there as quick as you can and give the guys plenty of time to place C4 before it has to be detonated. Before you have to roll out because of the Bronto health. These are not meant to be soaker Brontos, but they are going to need a lot of health. These are the Brontos you're going to want to get in and out, so movement speed might actually be helpful in this case. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we want to get that one as close to the edge as we can. We're going to get these over here. And then we're going to need a hatch frame to crawl down. Some ladders. I recommend putting a ladder on that side so it's easier when you crawl back up to get out. Little quality of life there. All right, the fun part is building down with ladders. I hate building down with ladders. All right, we'll get back to that in a second. So basically, we're just going to go much like a little pillbox on top of a Bronto just to keep the rider from getting shot. We're going to go 1 high with the door frame right there. So you do need to be able to get it out. Actually, if we have the extra structures, we're going to foundation around that so the rider can remount and dismount without having to get out of the box. But for now, we're just going to throw a door on there. Hopefully we have the structure on it because that would be much more convenient.
What if you use a hatch frame here instead of a foundation?
Oh, I could use a hatch frame. That's a good idea.
That way it's still, that way it's still structure.
Let's see. Let me put another ceiling here, and then I shouldn't have to worry about it breaking.
Huh.
Let's see. I didn't grab any. We'll get a hatch frame door in a second. All right. So, whoa, whoa. Actually, I got an idea. Let's get the. Ow. All right. Time for our grapple build skills that are non-existent right now. We want to be able to go as low as we can on this to hopefully be able to reach foundations. That's the goal here. So we're going to go about to there. Then we have to put the walls down as well. Like I said, hopefully we can do this without hitting structural limit. I don't know if we're going to be able to. Come on, give me the green one. Give me the green one. This is going to be the trickiest part right here. Getting that green in the... You want the snap on the ceiling. Not the snap on... There we go. Not the snap on the foundation. Alright, and we're going to put this... Oh, we got to go one down lower. And then you can put your ceiling on. And then if you're playing on official, build that last wall out of thatch. And then you can just break it. We have the handy dandy remote. So I'm just going to use the metal one I got and then pick it back up.
I have an interesting idea.
What's that?
Would you want this last here to be a hatch frame as well?
You could if you wanted to drop them on the ground. I was going to put a window right here. But we
When
could.
you
Yeah.
get shot through the window?
I was going to put a window on it. Like, so you walk it up to the wall to where it's flush, open the window, and all you see is wall. Plop it, shut the window, and then you walk back out.
Oh, you cheeky McCheeker. This is just higher than one foundation, so I was thinking open from all
Yeah, I
angles.
mean, it wouldn't hurt.
That way, or you could have it windowed from all angles, and just depending on, except for the...
Oh, that hurts.
Sorry.
That's all good.
Except from the rear.
There we go. Hatch. Got this little rocks here. It makes it so I can jump back up here. Yeah, I didn't want to go all the way to the ground with the fear that, you know, wouldn't be able to get, or would get clipped out if it got too low. So a little extra height there is a good idea.
Yeah, I agree with you. You probably would.
Just shall science it out together. All right. I brought windows. What did I do with them? Oh, they're in the Bronto. Let me go grab the windows. I was getting too fat to move the stego, so I had to put all my stuff in the Bronto. And the window frames. Oh, I don't think we actually have any hatch frame doors. No, we don't. We'll have to get some of those before the testy times. All right. I don't think we're going to be able to get into the Bronto like that side, so we'll do it like this. Actually, I don't think we're going to get anything on the back side either. But those two sides, you could easily walk up to a wall. So those will be our window sides. And then we got a hatch on the bottom. What? Oh, must have grabbed more walls. Oh, wait, where are all the... Did we use all the walls already? Or do you have them? Oh, you got them. Okay. Yeah, you can just keep building it up. That'd be great. And I will put the windows in. Hopefully we don't hit structural limit. If we hit structural limit, we can remove this window and wall. That'll get rid of one. We can remove the hatch frame if we need to, because that will get rid of a window. Or a hatch, basically. Let's see. What do we need? We need 369 more. These are 7 high, by the way. Alright, we're back, and we got our hatch frame doors. Let's plop these in, and we'll see if we have enough structures left that we could just make a hole in the back, so we don't have to worry about the hatch frame up top. Oh, jump. Also makes a nice entry point. Huh. Alright, let's get some extra foundations and some extra walls. Alright, let's see how many extra structures we can put on here. Alright, we actually don't need this one. Boom. There we're getting too many structures, but if we can get rid of all these, we should be good. There we go. Now we can just walk back and plop right on. Right out? Yeah, good to go. Never have to leave the box. And for convenience sake, let's go ahead and plop a door here. And that should put us one short of structure limit. So if we need to place a box or something in here, we're good. A box with some C4 in it. Yeah, basically you can just walk it up to the wall, open it, throw the C4 out, close it, back away Bronto, and detonate. With any luck, it'll work. Alright, so let's go over the design real quick. Let's get a outside view. Alright, so we used a total of, what, 5 foundations. We got them in a plus sign with one in the corner there. Box so you can drop and mount. It's a Tetris piece. 3 over, 1 down on ceilings, and then we went, what I say, 8 walls down. The 9th wall down, you want to make sure it's thatched so you can demolish it. That way you save your structure limit, and that lets you get the ceiling on there. And you just want windows there and there. You don't need them on the back really, because you can't get the back up against anything. And same with the inside one, and then the hatch frame on the bottom, so you can drop C4 out the bottom if you get really close to a foundation as well. So I think this thing's gonna be really good. Oh, what is that ceiling? Ouch, my OCD. That's okay. So it looks like we'll be too short of structural limit if we get rid of that ceiling. So you got room to place 2 more things if you need to, but hopefully this will work as a nice little troop carrier. But yeah, if you want to see these tested, guys, head on over to youtube.com/nerdparade to see the testing of these 2 dinos. We're going to be, we got our turret tower set up over here. Turret's on, ready to go, and we're going to be walking these dinos into the turret tower, 2-manning it, and trying to see what we can accomplish. So I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, be sure to hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for future content.